Well, this morning we released our quarterly data for across Queensland for both sales activity and median price, and there were some surprises in it for us this time around. We'd been predicting that there might be some green shoots that actually took off, and this quarter seems to be the one where that's happened. We've seen double-digit sales activity across the whole of the state, and that's been just fantastic for our members and the Institute. Brisbane was a case in point. It showed a 37% increase in sales activity, and the median price jumped 1.7% on average. Now, you might remember median price is determined by the number of sales, and so making commentary about individual suburbs can be a bit difficult, but we've been pleased overall with the activity that we've received. So across Queensland we've seen the double-digit figures in sales activity, and as I said, we've seen some patchy median price variations across the state. If we go up the coast and we start with the Sunshine Coast, we've seen about a 43% increase in sales activity, which is indicative of some real movement in that marketplace. But we've seen median prices stay roughly the same, with a 0.9% variation downwards in median price. If we go further north to the Fraser Coast, we see a 74% increase in sales activity, which is just phenomenal. And we've seen that again on slight median changes of a 0.7% median price drop. Bundaberg, a strong performer in the past, has again continued that, and it's showing now a 60% increase in sales activity, and again marginal increase in value with a 0.9% median price increase. Gladstone, a very, very strong performer previously, has shown only a 22% increase in sales activity, which for them is a little quieter than normal. But what we are seeing here is actually a decrease in median price of some 4.2%. So I'm expecting here that people are starting to meet the market in moving some of the properties in this particular area. Rockhampton, another double-digit growth area, 47% increase in sales activity, and again only a marginal increase in median price of about 1%. Mackay, again another strong performer, shows again about a 43% increase in sales activity and a massive 4.7% increase in the median price, which is just a phenomenal response for that area. If we go further south now, below Brisbane to the south, to the Gold Coast, which has struggled for the last couple of quarters, we've seen some improvements in that particular marketplace, with a 29% increase in sales activity and unfortunately a 3.5% drop in median price. And again, we think this reflects that properties that may have been on the market for some time are now, the sellers are starting to realise that the market is starting to move, and that they're perhaps discounting their price to actually get some movement. Townsville, just jumping around a little bit, Townsville to the far north, again another outstanding performance with a 56% increase in sales activity, but again much like the Gold Coast, on the back of a very large drop in median price of 5.3%. An outstanding performer was Toowoomba. Toowoomba, again 79% increase in sales activity, phenomenal numbers, but again on the back of a discounted median price of some 3%. So overall, what we think is that the market is starting to turn. This is the spring quarter. The spring quarter is one where traditionally we see a number of properties coming onto the market, and we traditionally see a slight increase in sales activity. This augurs very, very well for the summer quarter, where we see perhaps less properties coming on the market, but a real consolidation of sales. And with this great start to spring, we're hoping for a much better summer.